In the beginning, there was the IBM PC.
Hold it.
What?
That's not how it started. Try it again.
In the beginning, there was the Apple.
Cut.
What now?
Here, try this.
I don't think so.
You can Google it later. Action.
In the beginning, there was the Altair 8800. And before the Altair, there was Henry Edward Roberts, a Miami boy, invented in 1941 by parents Henry and Edna Roberts. Ed began his studies at Citrus Grove Elementary, playing in the first grade rhythm band, he and his classmates bringing down the cafetorium in an all-boys performance of The Lady in the Tutti Frutti Hat. Ed was known as creative and self-motivated while there, and then at Citrus Grove Junior High, later at Miami Senior High. He served as homeroom chaplain, joined the football team and the AV club, developed an interest in electronics, building his own relay-based computer, and graduating with the class of 1959. Before attending the University of Miami, where he studied pre-med, till a neurosurgeon with a shared interest in electronics persuaded him to get an electrical engineering degree first. He married while a student there, dropping out for a time to support his growing family, enlisting in the Air Force, and starting a one-man engineering shop in San Antonio, where he was stationed. In 1968, now an officer with his engineering degree in hand, Ed was assigned to a laser weapons lab in Albuquerque, teaming in his off time with a fellow officer and model rocket fan to produce kits for rocket hobbyists. Their company? Micro Instrumentation and Telemetry Systems, or MITS. The business soon shifting to an emerging market, electronic calculators. Their first product featured on the cover of Popular Electronics in 1971. With calculators soon selling cheap, MITS shifted again with a low-cost, build-it-yourself microcomputer meant for techno-nerds only. The Altair 8800, the first personal computer, was born. But the Altair didn't do much. Yet when introduced in 1975 on the cover of Popular Electronics, the techies went wild, taking notice a young Paul Allen and Bill Gates, pitching Ed on their computer language, BASIC, and launching a company to be known as Microsoft. Take Ed Roberts' hardware, add Microsoft's programming, then Apple's keyboard and monitor, and voila, the personal computer as we recognize it today. Said Ed, we created an industry, every aspect, you name it. Ed Roberts sold MITS in 1977 and returned to Georgia, where he'd lived briefly as a child, and to his first love, medicine, earning his M.D., then practicing in rural Cochran, finding his work with his patients more satisfying and at least as important as his work with computers, till pneumonia claimed him in 2010. As his son David said, who else has touched so many lives so deeply? Every human on the planet on the macro level, and the grateful people of a small country town on the micro. Who indeed but Henry Edward Roberts?